Stay calm, he guides my goals. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the mood. I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's not my setup, I let it go. Slow money wins, that's all I know. Oh, highly favored, highly favored. God first, chart second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly favored. As your princess path, I read it slow. Futures breathe, then drift and flow.
What's up, Savage?
What's going on, buddy? You know?
Nothing much, man. Happy Tuesday.
Mapping out, getting ready for the day.
You already know.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, today was a choppy day in the market. Saw Nvidia take a huge flush. And then Amazon took a huge flush. Actually, let me go back. I was busy today. Let me go back and look at some stuff. So interesting fact about Amazon, you know, we had that big 2.3 million shares purchase. And now it didn't do anything. So trying to see what this market is going to do today. We got CPI tomorrow, so I'm not expecting much movement.
Yeah.
Not expecting much movement. I feel like today we should play defense. Come on, team. You're right on it. You are right on it, sir. Man. Yes, sir. You are right on it. Tomorrow we got CPI and then we got PPI.
Yeah, today feels like one of those days kind of sit on your hands.
Fill in real quick. I gotta look at something. I gotta get off screen real quick.
The pile, the bricks of money. Yeah, Brick's counting all his money off screen. Yeah, I'm looking at the chart here. I have my 4-hour zones. See the wick here, this will be a rejection point. And then also I have this one up here for our mark wicked out. And you see that this has been rejected several times. I don't hold as much value in it because it's been hit so many times. But this last single contract would make $80. About 40 move. And then team's favorite storage trend lines out on the chart. Forming a nice wedge up. On the hourly or daily chart, you can see that. In higher lows and look highs, whatever you want to call it. Team you trade anymore today after the banger last night? For anyone else trade today that no one else did. Very smart, JD. I did a couple stupid things and I was able to recover, and then caught the. Let me see if I can pull it up here. My chart. Show you what they did today. So I wanted to trade my opening range trade. If I just followed my rules, that'd have been okay, but why is that going up? Yeah. So what I was looking at today on the opening range strategy, which is the opening range for trade the first 15 minutes a day, creates a green box. And then the 50% of this green box is at orb 50, and 100% is here at this orb 100. I entered my chart here at it was roughly 29.63, and I put my stop loss initially above the top where I was looking for the 50% trade, but I added in several contracts coming in here, so I increased my risk dramatically. So I almost got stopped out here. I closed almost everything but one contract and came down, hit my 50%. And then the last contract was break even here to close. They never got down to the 100% of the order.
My bad.
But I do have this, two white lines here on the chart. Show what those are. That's from a 4-hour wick test that we had worked out. Let's see how it plays. All that volume. This is my sloppy chart. This is something I just got during the day. So. But,
Well, let me show you what I'm looking at.
It's awesome.
This is where I think the market is gonna stay. It's right there. It's the only thing I got for this market today is right there. One simple rectangle. It's gonna stay within this range, and we're looking at 74, 50-point range. That's what I'm gonna see.
Good long there,
50-point range. Dude, I don't do well in ranges. I can't do ranges. Last time I tried a range, you saw what happened on stream. I got destroyed. Right? So let me zoom out this camera a bit. I feel like I'm too zoomed in. There we go. So I don't know. Well, I do got a question for chat though. How many of y'all had liked and subscribed? But besides that, I do got a question for chat. How many here use Bookmap? Anybody here uses Bookmap? Well,
I've watched it, so I don't understand it.
well, bro, something. I'm working on something. While the market does what it needs to do, guys, I'm gonna try to buy us a little time while the market kind of does what it needs to do. But let's see, allow. No, this is not it. This is not it. I've been working on something behind the scenes. And I know Bookmap is very, very expensive. Let me see if I can. While the chart does what it needs to do, let me see if I can switch up my charts here to go into. This is a replay mode that I'm using right now.
Yeah.
But this is the new Bookmap that's about to hit the market. And it's called HFT order flow. It gives you a lot more data, clean data, and I'm still working on refining it. I do have a good alternative. Somebody asked Kelvin, I do have a good alternative. I'm working on this alternative to bring it in the live data and be able to provide this for that looks bootleg. Look at this. Yo, can we boot this guy? Can we boot this guy? let me put him on timeout.
Nitty wants the bootleg version.
Hey, but it's gonna be bootleg prices, right? It ain't gonna be $3,000 a year, right? I'm working on it. This is just a first rendition of it, right? As a matter of fact, Nitty, I'm gonna hit you up right now. Hold on. Let me go back to my charts. This guy, it looks bootleg. Okay.
Burke, it's your control volume on.
My control volume, yeah. That's where I'm listening to you at.
Yeah, from the control center. I can't hear you.
Yeah, mine is on. It shows Mike is on. Let me let Savage know. Yeah, Savage. Yeah, it's on. I can see it moving, so I can. Yeah, in the Discord I was muted, but in the control center you should be able to hear me.
Let me test this.
So listen, everybody except for Blue Nitty, don't listen to this next call out. All right, we're gonna set Nitty up real quick. Everybody go sideways right now. Nitty, go long. I'm already 300 plus for the night chilling. Okay. Okay. Let me. Yeah, you've been missed, Nitty. You've been missed, man. But taking a break from trading in the Discord doesn't mean you take a break from me, man. Calling my software bootleg.
I like him already.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way to Jersey. Listen, this market, look guys, I wasn't lying when I said this is where the market's gonna stay, right here. The market's not even moving. It's not even moving. Look at this. CPI and PPI week. This is what you get right here. Oh, there we go. Look, if only Nitty would have went long. Look at that. Look at that. I was trying to get him paid so he can sponsor the funds needed to be able to write a better software. Look, bro, you would have been up. You would have been up, what was that, 10 points? Oh, 20 points. Unless this thing starts going, and I should have took that trade, but unless this thing really starts going one way or another, I really don't see anything. Let me look at the 15-minute. Eventually. Oh. Look at this, guys. You see my charts? Let me go to your charts, because...
That must be wealth charts.
Yeah.
Get rich while wait for it to load. I got several payouts using wealth charts. It's one of those things that, like, it has some of its bugs. They are getting better from what they started even a year ago. But
oh, look at this long though.
Speaking,
I said it playing around, but geez.
I almost went long on the bottom of your box just for the fun of it.
Look at that pump.
I do have a short sitting up at 29,714.
See what you see up there. $7.14, huh? Okay, let me show you what I see. Wait, this just keep loading here. As you don't make trades, people kind of start fading away. $7.14, huh? I'm trying to see. Oh, I found some. Oh, is that the 200? The 5 minute? Yeah, right there. I like your trade.
That's
right
on the yeah. That's on a 4-hour wick that I was looking at from earlier. So
okay,
you know, push above that a little bit. I'll pull in a type stop loss because there is a fair value gap right here. I don't know how much. Let's see how much of a risk that is.
let me show you charts.
It's $130. Yeah, it said risk $136. Let's see if I can put the R to R thing in.
I've been thinking of doing my raw.
So, Needy asking in Discord how I process the $136 loss. It's one of those things I talked about yesterday. You can accept the loss as a learning experience in the market, or it's going to hurt you by you doubling down or hitting 50 contracts and then melting your account. So it's just one of those things, like, I know my next trade possibly could be a 100-point trade, like it was yesterday. It was a $200 gain. So I will be taking losses. My win rate's about 75 to 80%. on a good week, it's about 85%. So I know I'm taking losses. It's just make sure my losses are, managed. Now, when I'm by myself during the heat of the market, sometimes I do stupid things and
Win stupid prizes.
at transparency, I'll show you some stupid things. Let's see.
It looks better in the screenshot you sent me. Where see the
Oh yeah, hold on. That was right here. Let me flip to the 30-second chart.
I gotta start using my quant tower again.
So at the end of the market, I saw my orb possibly getting back down and retested. You can see this is a 30-second chart where I smacked some shorts here, and MOC hit right here at 355. It went from a sell side, almost a billion sell side, to 1.5 billion to the buy side. I saw the bottom wick, no wick here on this. Came up into a zone of, I just didn't see, there's a sell side zone for me. So I literally went from, I don't know, 10 contracts here to 50 contracts here. And I closed really quick when I got into green. And, so it was stupid, but I mean, it would have came back down to my break even at one point. It's rejecting that zone again. Rick, I think we're gonna stay in your box.
I'm telling you, this is what I got for the night. Literally, this is what I got right there. Yeah. Go back to Savage's charts. I'm gonna go get some water.
Yeah. 15-minute chart here.
But that buy from the bottom, where I told Nitty playing around to get it, that's a 50-point trade right now. That was it. I trolled him and ended up being trolled.
Yeah. Told everyone to be sidelined.
Uh, Somebody's in the Discord is taking along at the top of the box where it should see some rejection. We shall see. He's in a 5 mini and he's starting to sweat.
These are up on a 2, the 5. They're curling up on a 15. Up on the hour. Like it.
Okay. This is what he looking at. Play the range right now. Now I got nothing. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes. Why not?
Somebody call Trump and tell him to put one of his messages out on his private Discord group. If anyone wants to donate $100,000 a month to me, let me know. We'll get the early Trump tweets.
That'll be great.
Dude, I think that's your calling. Like, you're going to get called to Congress for inside trading. Like, you have to be Congress to be able to do that. You can't be a Joe Schmo paying for it.
Do you see the rejection from the zone on the top of the box?
Yeah,
Somebody doesn't only see the rejection, they're feeling the rejection. We have a 1 hour IFVG high at 29,718. I like that. I like that, team. I got my order sitting up there. Savage has his order sitting up there for the sale. Let's see. Without asking Savage, I'm gonna try to find this, right? So I am trying to learn the IFBGs and all of that. So is this what y'all looking at right here? Is that the box you're looking at? Oh, but you know what I see? Team is looking at 718.25. Look at this proprietary blue line. What number does it say? 721.86 right there. So by the time this trade gets up there, we're most likely going to be right at the proprietary blue line, and that's where the trade becomes in effect. So I like it. Look at this. This is working a lot faster today. All right, here we should see a little push up, small push up. Let me see. Check the 15 minute. Let me look at the 1 minute. Oh boy. Now I broke it. Broke it. Look at the 1 minute again. Maybe I don't want to move it too much. So we're currently holding the 9 trend up. So let's see. Yes, you're right. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. But it's gonna stay within this box. I got nothing right now. Got nothing. Goes the push down. Let's see what 9 o'clock brings. It's 8:30.
You know we have a song for the up and down. We need something for chop chop.
Well, let's go find one.
We gotta make one as a check or chop chop. Reminds me of food. You said 718?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the...
Oh, I drew it out on the 1 hour. Don't let me find it. Oh, it's right there. You got it right there.
Yeah, but that's not it's not 718 though.
At the top of it.
So no, the inverse fair value gap that I see, there's a couple of them here. So you have this where it pushes up and it creates this liquidity void here. And then we have a hard candle that pushes down through, which creates another little gap. This right here's, now team, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what creates the inverse fair value gap because it inverses this gap here. There's also one right here on the hourly. That we created a gap down through it, but the inverse is here in this little section. That's what I was looking at. But the 718, I guess it would be at the top of the box. I typically look for an entry within before 50% of this. I'm going to see it close underneath the 50% of the range of that fair value gap for the reversal. If it holds above 50% of this, I'd like to see it go up.
I'm waiting on the song to complete so I can download it. So we're gonna listen to a new live and exclusive right here. There goes another push up. This looks like a good push up for those of you on the long, JD. Oh, is it ready? Let me download this. We're going to listen to an exclusive new song while this does what it needs to do. I'm going to bring up the volume a little bit just so we can hear it. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you think, Savage.
You know what this is? In Cuban acting rule. Hey, it ain't trade. It's a setup. Chop, market. Asian session, wake up. I pour that coffee still. Price in a tiny box, trying to make me overkill. Hit the long at the top, got clipped on the first tick. Then I flipped to the short and it still did the same trick. Key level on the screen, like come on, hold right there. It swept through my stop, then it laughed in my chair. I was up, then I was down, and I was back at zero. This market got a grin like a cartoon villain hero. One more push, one more flush. Everybody swear they see the real move. Then it fake out left, then it fake out right. Just sit back, baby, let it pick tonight. Chop, market. Chop, market. They chop me up again. Chop, market. I need a real trend.
Chop, market.
Chop, market. Chop, market. Get it quick.
Team, your charts are clean. I like those.
Let the market pick. You missed it. Stop our bow. Chop market. I seen the boys in chat get bold on the candle wick. Breakout confirmed they
That's
said
what we
then the
in
whole
right now.
thing
Look
dip
at
quick.
chop
Moved
market.
stop, moved it again. Now they want tick pour when
Down a little bit. Chop market. This market is not it. Oh, here we go. There we go. A little wick above the box.
Zook up to my position and flip it. Work, the song's fire.
Yeah, it's not bad. The problem is, and this is for those on the Discord, right? The problem is that we're currently watching the SpaceX rockets that blow up right before they take off. So this is wild. This is,
Get those birthday candles going. Kaboosh.
and it's interesting, right? Because when Savage and I, we normally get on before and we start discussing what we see in the market, and we both said the same thing. There's nothing in this market today. It's going to be a chop city. It's going to be chop city.
Cartoon villain hero. One more push, one more flush. Everybody swear they see the real move. Then it fake out left, then it fake out right. Just sit back, baby, let it pick tonight. Chop, chop, chop market. Chop, chop market. They chop me up again. Chop, chop market. I need a real trend. Market. Chop, chop, chop market. Chop, chop market.
For
And
real.
this is the type of market that really tests your patience. It tests it defines you. It doesn't even test you. It defines who you are as a trader. Because if you try to kind of find a trade in the middle of something where there is no trade, then you're just clicking buttons to click.
Let's chop your box. I think it's time to go short again. I have my kid's squishy toy. So this is keeping me occupied. No. That's wild.
All right, so we could have took the trade off the top of the. I don't do well in ranges. We've proven that. I don't do very well in ranges.
JD, are you out? Now the MACDs I heard are not relevant in a chop market, but that's when I posted in the chat there a little bit ago. If you saw the MACDs turning, if that played any relevance.
Somebody give me something in the chat. Let's talk about something. Trading in range is like getting caught in a crossfire. Yep. Yeah. I got caught last week or this week. I don't know. My days be running together, but we're just gonna watch it. This is the range.
Well, if you look at too, the top end of that box is the very bottom of that 1 hour fair value gap that we marked out.
Oh wow.
Cartoon villain hero, one more push, one more flush. Everybody swear they see the real move. Then it fake out left, then it fake out right. Just sit back, baby, let it pick tonight. Chop, 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 market. Chop, chop, market. Chop me up again. Chop, chop, market. I need a real trend. Friend, market. Chop, 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 market. Chop, chop, market. Market it quick.
I know, Rick. You gonna do some animal races or monster races tonight?
I don't know, bro. Like this is. I just didn't want to skip the stream because we went. But listen, the market is not going to give us the 100 points that we need on a trade today. So the market is breaking the streak, not us. Or we can take 100 1-point trades. And let's do that for fun.
There we go. I'm game. Let's see. The top step doesn't allow me to do. Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to set a bracket order. Manage brackets. Profit. I got to make at least $1.50 to be profitable. $1 round trip. Let's see.
In the middle of sending a text. I just texted Papa Powell. Oh, my bad. He's no longer in the. He's the one that I normally would text. Uh-oh. Somebody filled an order. What are you doing over there?
I was trying the 1-point trade and I caught the bottom wick. This is why you don't do it. It's a $13 mistake.
So you try to go for the sale, the quick sale?
Yeah, I'll just take it at the bottom of the range. Put my stop loss of this.
This market bores me.
Give us something to watch.
We got the 845 movement coming in.
Risking basically 1-to-1. Let's see what it does. We're at the middle of the range. Do you have any foreign news or anything coming in? Let's see.
Let me go to the news channel here and see if anything is coming in.
It's a 2130 Australian wage price index. Why every year? I mean, that's not gonna hold. It says it's red folder over there, but it shouldn't hold too much weight for us.
Forgot my coffee this afternoon. And it's interesting because you took the sale right at VWAP.
Smart, huh?
Yeah.
This is why you don't chase the market, because you catch this bottom wick. And this is why you don't trade
This
minis.
is where you took the sale at. Oh, you took a mini.
No, I said, and why you don't trade
Oh.
minis. Ain't that dumb?
Let me go get some chips or something. I gotta entertain myself.
Wake up, I pour that coffee still. Price in a tiny box, trying to make me overkill. Hit the long at the top, got clipped on the first tick. Then I flipped to the short and it still did the same trick. Key level on the screen, like come on, hold right there. It swept through my stop, then it laughed in my chair. I was up, then I was down, and I was back at zero. This market got a grin like a cartoon villain hero. One more push, one more flush. Everybody swear they see the real move. Then it fake out left, then it fake out right. Just sit back, baby, let it pick tonight. Chop, chop, market, chop, chop, market. Chop me up again, chop, chop, market. I need a real trend, friend, market. Chop, 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 market, chop, chop, market. Market it quick, chop, chop, market. Let the market.
In order for them to do that, they have to have all of those cards.
Let the market pick. You missed it. Stop out, chop, market. I seen the boys in
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
So they're gonna do like what Lucid is doing with the little cubes.
With their cases. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Keep forgetting to
kind
go
of an
to-
original concept that they came up with.
to their app. See if there's any cases or
You know, I like Lucid. I like Tradify. I'd like to see one of them jump aboard and help us with some free accounts. Maybe they can give us some of their free cards.
I would love to partner with Tradify.
Payouts fast.
But nobody has sent the all staff email to the people, so we haven't got 500 likes yet. Look at the pump. Look at the pump off the VWAP. Look at
Yeah,
that.
how about that?
That was a good pump. I guess let's fade Savage.
You know, Brick, every time I chase, I catch that bottom wick like that. I don't even get a chance to go break even.
I should have never said anything about let's have some fun with 1 point trades.
I'll get there. It just take time. I just risk $100 to make $1. Really good
We are
RR.
definitely trading on negative RR.
Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake. Coffee on the desk, charge don't shake. I wait my turn, I know the zones. Hands stay calm, he guides my goals. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the mood. I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's not my setup, I let it go.
Look at this thing.
Slow money wins, that's all I know. Oh, highly favored, highly favored.
All risk, no reward. T. Hey, I'm a 1-to-1 right now, so I'm going to the bottom of the range. I just entered late. MACDs are curling down, pointing down. Now they're getting ready to curl over. Let's see.
All risk, no reward.
No. Here we go. I'm coming for my 1 point.
Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold.
Oh, you're about to come into profits.
I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored.
See what happens in 9 minutes. See if we get some volatility.
Don't mind me if I get a pillow and put my head on my keyboard.
That's a fact.
I was reading on my phone last night, trying to go to sleep, and I dropped the phone on my face, woke up, and then I had trouble sleeping.
Late night. Asia session. Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake. Coffee
So,
on the desk.
learned a lesson: don't hold the phone straight in front of your face while you're trying to read. You go to sleep at night.
Hands stay calm, he guides my goals. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the mood. I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's not my setup, I let it go.
Yeah.
Slow
At least I was the only one to see it. So,
highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored.
come on. Coming down to the 200 in the 1 minute. 5 minute look like.
Asia Princess pad, I read it slow. Futures breathe, then drift and flow. No rush, no fear, just clean routine. Zones get tagged and I stay unseen. If the candle lies, I don't lean in. If the prayer's peace, then I begin. One good entry can change the night. Faith over high keeps the trade right. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored.
Oh, team is scalping? Come on. That sounds fun. I gotta get into one of my.
Lessons in the process, highly favored. Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold. I move with discipline, quiet and bold. If the setup comes, I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Blessings in the process, highly favored.
Let me go look at XRP. Oh, XRP was at 99 cents and now it's up to $1.02.
Patriot games are kind of like the what is it? What's the one games where you gotta get the zones and districts and you gotta kill everyone out?
Oh, Hunger Games?
Hunger Games, yeah. Patriot Games are like the Hunger Games.
Has anybody seen the new Spider-Man movie?
Not yet. Just watch Minions and Monsters.
Team is trading on paper. Best way to do it. Just because you want to
Yeah,
click
don't
buttons.
do what I'm doing. I'm risking $50, so
Made
I think
the
my
trips.
son found my new Pokemon cards I picked up for him today.
There's nothing. There is nada. Got 5 minutes, Savage. I have both for sale. Oh, what do you got both for sale?
Yeah,
Pokemon
let's talk and see what you got.
Pokemon bulk.
Are those all the commons and doubles dupes you got?
We're about to turn this channel into a whatnot channel.
Oh man, that whatnot is amazing. Come on, hey, bye. I watched a dollar. It might have been a dollar card today on there over $12 just because of the FOMO people were getting.
Oh, he said he got a warehouse of whatnot. Nick, come on, what you got in there?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
I got you on whatnot.
What you
Son's
got in
got a
there?
whole Pokemon Rip channel, and he's already ready for it.
Oh, movie memorabilia. I'm not a movie buff.
So I don't know how to say the name. R3, is that Rev? R3.
Yeah, he's in the Discord.
Are you in the Discord? Send me
Yeah,
drop a picture in there what
posting
you got.
charts. He was posting charts earlier today.
So if you're into movie memorabilia, I have a friend who her parents were her whole family's into directors in that whole scene out in California, and they got some stupid memorabilia. It's really kind of cool, but need to be able to see that kind of stuff. Oh, the storage unit lockers are the way to go. Wonder Woman Barbies from 60. That's cool. All right, we got 50 seconds to 9 o'clock.
Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold. I move with discipline, quiet and bold. If the setup comes, I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Blessings in the process, highly favored.
Anybody want to watch the 1 second chart? It's pretty wild.
Late night. Edge session. Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake. Coffee on the desk, charts don't shake. I wait my turn, I know the zones. Hands stay calm, he guides my goals. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the mood. I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's
Yeah, see it?
setup, I let it go. Slow money wins, that's all I know. Oh, highly favored, highly favored. God first, chart second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored.
What kind of channel did you run with 50K subs?
Highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly favored.
Let me see this.
As your princess path, I read it slow. Futures breathe, drift and flow. No rush, no fear.
Rick, are you muted?
Routine, zones get tagged.
Oh yeah, I was muted. Look at that. I was speaking and doing all types of stuff. Yeah, 50K subs. I would love for something to be able to run. But right now, we are. Hold on.
I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly favored. Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold. I move with discipline, quiet and bold. If the setup comes, I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, chart second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored.
So far, we have a range within a range.
Lessons in the process, highly favored.
At higher highs, lower highs, dumped. Doing the same thing again.
But
Let's see
yeah,
this come back down to here.
we can get on a Zoom call and I can help you with something because you actually consider consistent enough. It won't be hard to get you to 1K, but the watch hours would need to come with some too. Yeah, I was looking at some of the statistics. I was sending them over to Savage, and of course I don't understand anything of this, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to read up on it too.
So when I go to analytics, guys, the market ain't doing that. I'm up.
Patience in the dark, I don't chase the mood. I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's not my setup, I let it go.
What kind of videos do you do? Oh, right there.
He use spontaneous worship videos. Listen,
Well, that's cool.
for those of you that don't know, which most of you won't, this young man, Reverend, goes to my church, and his worship is unreal. Like, his heart is after God, and his worship is unreal. Love to see him worship. But yeah, right now I see that I'm up, 503 views in the last 30 days, 247% up. We got the monthly audiences growing, the content impressions. I'm like 5.8K impressions. I don't understand like what none of that means, but when I highlight like the impressions, it says how many times your video thumbnail was shown to viewers. So I'm guessing, they're putting it out there. They're putting it out there in the algorithm. I don't know how none of this works. I would love to be able to sit with you and see what's going on. And I love you too, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at his channel. And it's like some of those crazy videos. I mean, the views of them. I'm about to get stopped out on the street too.
Oh yeah, we pumping. We're at the top of the box right here. Here we go. Top of the box. 9 o'clock came in with a little bit of volume. Let's see if we can break through out of the box. Oh sweet, you just got monetized for Facebook.
Oop, don't hit me.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. See if I could do bottom of the wick to the top of the wick and then it dumps. Watch.
right, I think. Hey Nitty, you still on? See if Nitty's still on. I got something to show. See, he didn't like my previous version. Yeah. Yeah, you can be on the Discord chatting with us, man. That's what we do is we have a group of people in the Discord and it is.
Yeah.
Candle lies, I don't lean in. If the prayer's peace, then I begin. One good entry can change the night. Faith over hype keeps the trade right. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly favored, favored. Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold. I move with discipline, quiet and bold. If the setup comes, I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly favored.
Oh, nice.
Dump it.
Look.
I didn't hit me though.
Look. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this box.
Wait, don't look. Turn your heads.
Somebody come look at this box. I got NQ strapped. But check this out. Is this the one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is. Yep, that's exactly it. This is why I'm gonna show something real quick. Savage. Where's Nitty? Where's Nitty? Oh, I'm working on this on the back end. Big Yahoo. Call and break anytime now. Yeah, I use OBS.
Now there's a big group that's caught up in the court system.
That's cool.
Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold. I move with discipline, quiet and bold.
Yeah.
If the setup comes, I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us on another channel as well to kind of be a guest. I've been a guest on a few other channels and organically grow from there.
Blessings in the process, highly favored. Late night. Age of session. Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake. Coffee on the desk, charts don't shake. I wait my turn, I know the zone. Hands stay calm, skies
That's
stay
awesome.
closed. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the mood. I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's not my setup, I let it go. Slow money wins, that's all I know. Oh, highly favored, highly favored. God first, chart second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly favored.
Yeah, now
That's
we're gonna
cool.
talk about it. We're gonna get together and discuss that.
As your princess path, I read it slow. Futures breathe, then drift and flow. No rush, no fear, just clean routine. Zones get tagged and I stay unseen. If the candle lies, I don't lean in.
Yep.
If the prayer's peace, then I begin. One good entry can change the night. Faith over hype keeps the trade right. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, chart second, highly favored, highly favored, highly
Yep.
favored. I wait on purpose, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. Lessons in the process, highly
Yeah.
favored.
Love it, love it.
Oh,
Let the
what
noise
is this
fade
market
out,
doing?
weekends fold. I move
Missing my stop loss.
if the
I see that.
I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored.
I'm on a 1 minute on Quant Tower. Usually
Whoa.
sit on a 5
I
minute
hit the
chart.
wrong button there.
Late night.
Yeah, Quant Tower. It's funny because every trading software has their different feel. I like Quant Tower just because I can do hotkeys and I can literally be in 50 contracts in a half a second and be out of them the next half a second. But it's something that I've grown to like and love. So
Yep.
Yeah.
M&Q U M&Q U6. That's the current contract for the month. Well, for the quarter, because if we switch over every quarter.
team, I have not tried a toss or moto wave. Another guy that we trade with in Luna, he trades channel 2 Luna trades. He trades with the toss. He's got a partnership with them. He likes them. I just personally haven't tried them yet.
I like the when he shows as a toss because it shows like the TPO charts and whatnot. That's
Oh yeah, I
something
mean
that
they have a lot
really
of
like.
features.
But they're relatively expensive, and honestly, I'm not big on spending money on a charting software when these prop firms give me whatever they give me for free. I just make it work because I'm so simple the way I trade that I draw 1,000 lines, I draw boxes, I eat crayons, and I hit the button. So I don't need nothing else.
What's your favorite color?
Orange does well.
Orange.
right? So
I thought the blue ones have a little more flavor.
this thing here, man. This market is not it. This is not it. I guess my wife is feeling better. For her.
I'm still going for my $1 trade.
Do your mirror.
35 minutes to make $1.
Late night. Asia session. Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake. Coffee on the desk, charts don't shake. I wait my turn, I know the zones. Hands stay calm, he guides my goals. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the move. I trust the plan.
I just got a message. I guess somebody wants to carbon fiber my mirror.
You did what with your mirror?
Carbon fiber it?
Mm.
What time is CPI tomorrow? Is it 8:30 a.m.? Let me take a look. Start looking at some news. Forex Factory.
Oh shoot. Okay. Cool. Yeah, right
CPI
now,
tomorrow is at 8:30. That's gonna
Yeah, my
move the
son's
market.
on
If you
the
are
Black
on
Sea.
Top Step, remember Top Step just announced no CPI news trading. 5 minutes prior, 5 minutes after, unless you are already in a position leading up to the trade, to the hour. But if you're not in a trade at 8:25, don't jump into a trade. You will lose your account, and they're looking for reasons to ban people for that. So watch your positions at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow. And for
now,
those
Burke,
of you
you
who
are
don't, what's up?
allowed. You are allowed to be in a position going into it.
Correct.
But you can't enter it while it's currently there. Hey, look, I'm gonna make my $1.
Bro, look at this. Look at this.
Somebody
bar.
come
I
look at this.
could have had my 100 points. Up, down.
Somebody come
I would
look
have
at
had my
this.
100 points.
Right here, watch. I'm gonna make my $1 just to prove my point.
Is it a good move by Top Step? It would certainly upset a lot of traders. I honestly, team, if you want my personal opinion, like on a business mindset, I think it's actually a great move what they're doing, right? And then I'm not biased to any prop firm, right? But to me, they're actually protecting a lot of the traders, because a lot of traders do blow up their accounts during that time. But they're also taking the opportunity from a lot of traders that YOLO accounts and make a lot of money on it, right? So I can see both sides of the coin, but I think that they're just trying to teach discipline to the trader. And if you are a good trader, and then you are a market reader, and you are a chart reader, you don't need to wait for the news to drop in order to try to scalp it. You will be in position prior to the news coming out because you're trusting your trade, right? That's where they're going to separate the true traders from the gamblers. That's just my opinion. So I normally stay away from big heavy news like that. I'll sit here and I'll watch it, but I don't trade it at all. I wait for the move, I read the data, and then I evaluate the data and try to make a determination on there myself. But yes, CPI is pure gambling. Bro, VPO, you want to see what it bounced off again?
Yeah, you want to see it bounce off my entry.
Look.
Look, it
Right
won't
at
even give
VWAP
me a
again.
dollar.
Right
Brick.
at VWAP again.
I just want a dollar. That's all I want is a dollar.
You'll get it now. You have the flush down because look on the 5 minute, it's rejecting the 9. Not lying.
I feel like the guy's sitting outside an all-you-can-eat buffet just looking for a piece of bread. Come on.
The market is giving us entertainment on savage expense. I love it.
No change. I take Venmo. I take Zelle. Cash App.
Just drop. Just do something. There we go. You're about to get it now. You're about to get it. It's testing the VWAP again.
I just want a dollar.
Bro, move that thing down. Move that thing down to the bottom of the range. At this point, and then put your stop loss at $1. But move it down to like 625.
I think he's gonna hit my Tory trend right here.
Once you get in profits, move it to $1. It's about to flush right here, right now.
It would hit my dollar break.
Now there you go. Come on, push. There you go. See? There's the volatility. And right to your trend line. Right to it.
See how quick those hotkeys were? It removed all my orders, flipped me to break even.
Oh, you took profits on that?
No, I closed my shorts out up here and brought everything down. All right, let's get this to $1 here. Right here.
Boom,
This
right
will cover
there.
my contract fees.
And there it is. It's going to wick you out and do a 300-point flush.
Oh, stop it. Get out of here.
There's the wick out. Now watch.
Hang on. I made my dollar. Now let's do it 100 more times.
It's going to do a 300-point flush right now. I told you. TP 625.
Nobody can do it like... no one can do it like me. $1 for 35 minutes. Let's get PW over here.
I'm about to hire you to come do some work in my house for $1. I'll give you $2 an hour.
Bro. See the house I was in today. That was a pretty sweet crib. I think they're going to list the house I was in today. For the people who don't know, I handle foreclosed properties on my full-time job. And it's a $5.5 million home. Oh, look, Brick. Look, somebody could look at this.
I'm not going to say nothing. I gave you a TP and I told you what it was going to do.
Somebody come look at this.
I'm just not a range trader. It's going down to 625.
You know what, team? I'm just glad that it didn't hit me. It had like 2 more points to go.
Yeah, that would have been nasty, right? Take your $50 and then dump.
And then dump 300 points.
Yeah, that would have been nasty. Yeah, right back to the
Everybody see me do
range.
some stupid stuff.
It has not left the box. Wild. Market knew you are in an all risk and $1 reward. Now tomorrow night, it's going to be wild. Let me see.
I'm on a paper account now. Now it's time to have fun in this choppy range.
Somebody say
Show you how hotkeys work with paper account.
So are you using your Stream Deck or your keyboard?
I need to program my Stream Deck, but I'm using my keyboard right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I put the new computer in my Stream Deck reset, so I have all my new stuff on here.
We'll see this flush down to 625, and now we'll be happy. So how can we get PW? Nah, I don't like P. This language though is pretty vulgar.
You want to get rips?
Oh my god. I tell you what, if I get either PW or Rips in here, I don't have enough bleeps to stop them, so no.
I mean, we can have a whole scripture thing for him, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, they would have to be very, very tight on their language, and I know that's why I can't watch either one of them.
There we go.
What are you doing over there?
So, yeah.
What are you doing over there, sir?
I'm gonna show Brick how to enter 50 contracts and lose an account.
What are you doing over there?
Let the noise fade out, let the weekends fold. I move with discipline, quiet and bold. If the setup comes, I'll be ready to go. Bless the wait and bless the flow. Highly favored, highly favored. God first, charge second, highly favored, highly favored, highly favored. I wait on purpose.
Comes a little push up.
There's a big resistance here.
That's a nice candle.
Missed it. I just threw 10 contracts right there at the 666 number. This is not how you should trade. I'm just
This
bored
is how a lot of
and,
people lose accounts.
Late night. Edge session. Screens glow soft. Tokyo awake. Coffee on the desk.
I'm looking to blow this account up. I got $1,000 of wiggle room. Now I got $400 left.
I trust the plan and let it prove. If it's not my setup, I let it go.
This is a paper account, so it's nothing. I'm not gonna blow it or anything.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad that I got on here and traded all night.
See, now my normal quant tower, this is on top step, so it's not allowing me. but I could take each of these orders and drag my take profit to a certain point and my stop loss for each order. This is not necessarily allowing me here. Come on. And the red line is support.
Guys, don't forget, join the Discord. Trying to grow the Discord community before I start adding all of the cool little features that we got and all of the training material. Right to server, copy. Oh, I didn't change my name all of a sudden. That wasn't supposed to happen.
All right, I'm in 5 minis, Brick.
This is now I got a problem.
What'd you do?
Well, I changed the link for
The old link
channel.
The old link will still work when you change your username.
But it wasn't supposed to change my name, and it's changed my name, and now my brick is no longer there. And I just realized it. Why? Like, my name brick is known out there. Username for the channel. Bro. So does this mean that I'm gonna have to use another Discord? I mean, another email to use my brick? I can't lose my name. Guess that's what I have to do. So
JD, is this how you trade? You just send 5 minis and I'm short.
any book for recommendations on trading psychology? The only book I've ever read about trading was Trading in the Zone many years ago. And the only book that I recommend now, honestly, is the Word. I read the Bible. That's the only trading psychology I need. Keeps me grounded, keeps me humble.
Best loser wins, Tom Hogard. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of the other traders books. Again, it's because I'm self-taught. I don't like to lean on anything else. But I am learning this IFBGs and all of that from you guys, so it is becoming handy.
Yeah, you closed out 2 minis.
Oh, bro, this thing is about to tank.
I made $1. No, I'm up. Closed $73 on 2 minis.
What about my YouTube?
Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake, coffee on the desk, charts don't shake. I wait my turn, I know the zones, hands stay calm.
Somebody's recommending like price action and all of that videos. Signed in.
All right, there goes 10 more. And
Oh, that thing is tanking right now.
come on. Oh, missed me.
Let's see that 625.
There we go. So I got 10 more left.
So I guess I'm gonna have to set up another YouTube. Explain Savage explain OB and standard deviations to brick.
You would probably be better off explaining the order block. I've never understood the full context of the order blocks. I understood.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy. I know a lot of people use, the order blocks and the standard deviations and what is it? The order blocks and then the IFVGs and the FVGs. It's what's wild to me is I see the market differently, but it kind of lines up with what everybody else looks at, right? Because when I started trading in the US market, and then I moved over to Forex, and I was doing a lot of high frequency trading, HFT, with pocket options and so on and so forth. And I was actually had a local group here in Tampa that I was teaching HFT and taking them through signals and whatnot. And it would be all of that, right? But I come to realize where that's why I switch so much through my levels and the different time frames, because I look for specific things that normally line up, like the EMAs that I use line up with some of the things that people are looking for. Like for instance, I know that the 1 hour team saw a order block or FVG up there in the 1 hour in the 718 area. I saw the same thing, but on the 1 hour with my proprietary blue line. So, but it is nice to kind of have an understanding of that. And in all of the years I've been trading, I've never taken the time to learn it, just because there's so much out there. I don't want to contaminate my brain with noise, if that makes any sense, right? I want to make sure that whatever I get into studying is going to make sense to my trading style, because I don't want to move my trading style. A lot of people go out and they start looking at all of these different gurus. Not saying that you're doing that, team, because I love the way you're consistent with what you look at, but I've known of some traders that it's called strategy hopping, right? They strategy hop, and then they fill themselves with so much information that at the end of the day they don't know how to take a trade anymore, because everything they're looking at is conflicting with what somebody else said, so they find themselves lost. To me, I need to simplify trading. I need to make this as basic as possible, that I'm able to just do it repeatedly, and then I can also show others, right, what to do in the most simplest form, because trading shouldn't be complicated like some people try to complicate it and charge. I'll use perfect example is Tory trend lines. Who can't draw a trend line? Like, we learned that in kindergarten.
Right.
And she's monetized it to $6,000 a course. Like, are you serious? Like, how does that even make sense? But whatever works, right?
Well, the other thing too, Brick, on that same concept is, like, when we really first started trading together, I was giving you levels and saying, this is what I'm looking at, this is what I'm looking at. And you're like, that lines up exactly with what I'm looking at. We trade way different, but we also trade very similar. Because you look at different stuff, but your zones line up almost identical with where my zones line up.
Yep. And that's another thing, right? I pull a lot of zones in the market from the US market. And even today in the Discord, somebody was mapping out a trade. And I told them, I'm like, hey, yeah, look, I think it's going to hit this zone. It hit the zone, made a bounce. And then I was like, oh, but it has room to here. And then in my other zone, it came down to the 538, I believe it was. It came down and pumped up from there. So my zones, I'll put up my zones against anybody, to be honest with you. I agree, my friend only trades supply and demand, and it works for him because he mastered it. He doesn't understand any FVG stuff. See, yeah, supply and demand, support and resistance, right? Same. That's the same thing, just different wording. And that's similar to what I use to pull my zones, which I have in a complete different chart. And I chart it, I find my zones, and for the most part, my zones are pretty accurate. Savage has been a witness to what my zones can do. And when they when they hit,
Made my
they
dollar.
hit.
Leave me alone.
Right? Even something as simple as coming into the market today and just saying, hey, I just see this box, right? I know that it's a range. I don't know if there's something here or there's something at the bottom on a higher time frame. I just looked at it, and then team says, I think with enough experience, you can just feel what the market is going to do just by, and that's exactly it right there. When I first started trading, I used to wake up at 4 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. And this is when I used to do the US market. I used to wake up at 3:30 a.m. because the US pre-market trading starts at 4 a.m. I used to be on the charts from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's before they started the overnight trading. So I would do pre-market to aftermarket. All of those hours, I would just sit in front of my computer and just watch the charts. I used to watch naked charts with nothing on it. And then I slowly started adding stuff that the US market does with like the VWAP and the 200 to 50 period moving average. The US market uses that stuff to make their trades throughout the day, and the algorithms and the market makers have it designed to hit these target areas. So I started studying up on the way the market makers trade, and I'm like, okay, that's why you'll hear me a lot of times say it's gonna go to VWAP, or I'm taking the bounce off of VWAP or anything VWAP, because the market always has to return to VWAP, right? I think there's who is it? Is it Brian Shannon that wrote a book on VWAP?
Yeah, Brian Shannon.
Right?
Yeah.
And the reason the name stuck into my head was because I know like Luna Trades uses it, Austin Silver uses it, right? And now Austin has developed a double break VWAP strategy that they're using, which I haven't looked at it, but it's VWAP. That's where the market has to go, especially during the New York hours. When you look at the New York hours, like here, well, the market opened somewhere over here. It's 2:50 p.m. here. Right here. This is where the market opened today. So the market went way away, right? We know right here. This is where the market opened. We had this chop. It came down. It broke through VWAP. What's the next level? The 200. But look what the 9 did. It bounced at my proprietary right here. So once I saw this bounce, okay, we bounced at the 200. Push up, that the trade would be from the 200 to the VWAP. That's a quick scalp right there. It crossed over. Once it crosses over VWAP, what has to happen? Look at the bounce. Clean bounce off of VWAP again. Market bounces, makes nearly a double top in this area. What happened? Came down. What was your next area? VWAP. Made a smaller move back up. Why did it come down to again? VWAP. Went back up. The market opened at 6 p.m. here, and it just started chopping on VWAP. Why? Because the nighttime market doesn't focus much on VWAP. Only the US market does. And here we see, once we broke down here at 7, wait, this is 7:50 a.m. Wait, where am I, bro? I don't even know where I'm at in this market. Maybe this was today. What's today's date? No, that's the 10th. Why did I go back so far? Right here. Today, yeah, because I knew it had made a big move up. We was in the Discord. I kept telling somebody where the market was coming. When it bounced up, look at the clean rejection that it did off the 200. They broke above VWAP, smacked the 200, tanked. They tried it again. They couldn't do it. And the person that I was talking to this morning, they were actually in a long trade right here. And I told them, I'm like, it's respecting the 200. Once this candle came up, that this body closed right next to the 200 and it pushed down, I told them it's respecting the 200. Watch your long. What happened immediately? This little hammer candle came out and then a flush. And then they got all upset, right? Because they lost a ton of money. But watch, it's simple. Watch these levels and the market will print. That's why I had earlier my sell up here at 714, because I was expecting for this market to bounce off the range, come up, test the 200, and then reject back down, which it didn't do. But that's the way I simplify trading. I'm trying to go to the 1 hour chart to see where that 1 hour IFVG that we looked at earlier, how it's playing out. And I think it will still get up there because, and this is something that I want to look at. Notice how this blue proprietary line is starting to kind of flatten out. So it's going to probably flatten out. I think this is the top of the zone here, that wick. So it'll probably just kind of level off here until the market goes and fills that IFVG, which will line up with my line, and then I can take the sell. That's in a nutshell how simply I trade the market. Very simplified. Enough of my spiel.
I love it.
But look,
Yep.
look at what the market's doing now.
I made my dollar, and then it would stop me out at the top.
It's holding the 9 EMA on the 15 minute. Remember, the 9 EMA is a trending market, and I'm consistently moving through different. Bro, you saw that push out? Somebody yelled it in the.
Somebody look at this.
But look at where it hit the box. Like, it can't break the box. I got NQ in a headlock right now. I'm not releasing it from this box until tomorrow at CPI. Yeah, look, even Team said it. Not gonna lie, break track the market in this white box. That's it. It is trapped.
Goodbye.
I have it on lockdown.
Sweet.
Somebody just got funded on this candle right here. Somebody just got funded on this candle.
I can't right now.
So how many minis was that? Because that didn't move nothing but 30 points. 5 minis.
So this candle, from the bottom to the top, well, to the top, that's $3,000 on that one candle. So you could have made whatever you needed to in that one candle.
Yep, did 5 minis. But this guy, he trades wild, guys. He trades wild. Part of the Discord. Love this man to death. But he trades wild. He'll have 18 funded accounts today and then be on full evals tomorrow. But he'll get payouts on all of these accounts. He doesn't, it just works. He gets payouts often, so. How many funded accounts you got now? Okay, so you're back to 8. I know you had 8 on Friday, so you're back to 8. That means somebody bit the dust in the process.
The only thing I can think of when I'm looking at your box, Brick, is kind of the power of 3. Where you got consolidation, manipulation, and then distribution. So I'm waiting for the hard push one direction outside of your box, and then I'm waiting for the next move is gonna be the one coming.
Listen, I got this thing on lockdown. I own NQ today. I own it right there. I am not letting this thing breathe until DPI tomorrow. And let me see. Hold on, let me go. And actually, for the orb traders, do you have your orb turned on?
Do I?
Yeah.
I can.
Look at where it's at. It's at the bottom of the orb. It's literally sitting at the bottom of the orb right now.
It is too.
Yeah, it's sitting at the bottom of the orb. Look, it's trying to break out of my box. It's trying to catch a breather. Yeah, right there. Sitting at the bottom of the orb. And, you know, the orb is the opening range break, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's opening range break. And I have it on 15, set for first 15 minutes of the day.
Yeah, if your chart, oh, somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Let's see what it does here. Oh, wait, let me put on. Somebody come look. Look at what's happening here at the blue line. See if it breaks. But the opening range, if your broker does not supply you with that, what you do is you lay out, you look at the 930 candle, and that's here, which is this candle here. You mark out the top and do the bottom, and that is your opening range. And that's what there's a lot of confluence to that. I put it on my charts every morning at 9:30 to 9:45. I never take a trade during that time, but it lines up with the top of my box. And look what just happened here, guys. This is why I just have a simple blue line. Right.
I can't
It's
with
crazy.
this market. I can't with this market.
Right? The last time it touched it was back here at 11 a.m. We see what happened here at 11 a.m. It touched it, hasn't touched it. So what happens is if it does not touch it in a few hours and I'm looking at it and I'm looking to scalp the market, as it's coming up, yeah, I'm going to take that trade. Where's my TP? My TP is exactly right here at the 9. I'll take 2 to 3 contracts. I'll close the majority of them and leave a runner. And then I move my stop into break even. Right? Because I know that it's going to be trapped from here to here. And that's what, I don't know, I'm going to just take a gander. I don't even know what that is. This one doesn't give me the price points. But let me look at my other chart. So you're looking at from 680 to 665. So 15 points, few contracts, you scalp, you slowly start building your account, slowly start building your buffer to be able to take a little bit of more leverage on the next trade and whatnot. So, but look at that. Now it's trapped. This is what I call the trap market. It's trapped between my blue line and the 9. This can continue to go on or it can break down. You know, we got VWAP right under it. We got a strong EMA above it, which is the trending EMA. We're on the 15 minutes, so this can hold up. The minute it fails, then I start moving to the 5 minute. And look at the alignment that it has with the 5 minute. It's also on the 9 EMA, so that's very good confluence that it can hold there. I don't have the 30 minute up here. I'll move to the 30 minute, and this is what I'm doing all day, in and out. Brick about to give Tori a competition to Tori with his 10K course. Absolutely. Now, right here, what also lines up in this zone? You got the 200. Right? You got the 200 that's lining up in the zone. Not everything is always going to be accurate. It's always going to be a zone, except for when I have my zones, the Discord private zones. But here they are, right? It's rejecting there. That's a trade you have to take. When people hear me and they say, "Oh, why did you take that?" I have to. I can't explain why I took it. I just have to take it based on what I see in the market right here. And then here we go, right back into my box. That's all I got. Hey, y'all made me talk a lot. I need more water. But tomorrow is going to be a wild day in the market, guys. If you've never watched CPI, tune into your charts at 8:30. We'll start around 8:25 so you can see it. But can we talk about this though? Can we talk about that rejection? And look, it's moving. We're just gonna watch this play out. Only thing that always works for me is top-down analysis, like weekly to daily to 4 hour to 1 hour to 5 minute. Give me an overall bias of the day. And that is so true, team. That is exactly what you should be doing when you come into the market every morning. Even though you looked at it yesterday, even though you looked at it 2 days ago, when you come in fresh and you look at the overall, because the market moves overnight, and you look at the overall market, it'll give you the bias that what you're expecting for the day, because today's daily candle or yesterday's daily candle can switch the bias of the market, right? So you have to
come look
make
at
sure.
this.
I'm not gonna look at anything, but
Somebody
all I
come
know
look at
is
this. Somebody come look at this.
this blue line right here.
Somebody come look at this.
Look, he just passed another account on the sell. And this is somebody on Discord that trades with us. He knows what to look for.
I'm up $600.
Right? This is what they look for. They know. And then when they watch the charts, they're like, oh, the brick blue line. They know what to hit. Which now I got to figure out how to get my name back. Like, that's not going to let me sleep tonight. Even though I love highly favored trading, but that's the YouTube's channel. I need my name back on chat. But hold on, did you take that also, Savage? Oh Lord. So
I was in 5 minis.
is that your funded account or your eval or your practice?
No, it was the paper count. I never flipped back. Yeah, I'm paper trading.
Gotcha. So here's the thing, right? You take $1 off of the VWAP trade, and then you make $10,000 on paper trade following the rules, right?
$1,500.
But look at this. Somebody come look at this, guys.
Somebody come look at this.
This blue line right here. Right there.
Rick, you need that song playing. Somebody come look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got my soundboard.
like
Oh, you had
people say, oh, your blue line this, your blue line that. Why do you talk so much about your blue line? This is why. Because the last time it touched it was at 11 a.m. And if I not would have been going through all of this explanation, I would have took that trade. Glad somebody else did on the Discord. They got funded. The Venmo and Cash App and all of that is sitting in the Discord. I need a 250K account. But it's right there. Like, it's got to come, retest, and snipe down. Simple. But let's look at Savage's chart. Mr.
I was about to stop me out now. You already waited too long. I'm making another $1 over here.
Mr. Degen himself. And we're going into 10 o'clock. I'm going to give it another minute or so to see what this does, and then we'll wrap it up. I got no trades today. Didn't like the price action. It sat in the range. I don't do well in ranges, but that last trade should have been my trade. But it's all good. Beating and talking about this stuff the way I talk about it so passionately is what I love. So that's why once somebody asks me a question or I get going onto it, I just Go wild. Now, here we go. The 10 o'clock candle, new hourly candle. It opened up right above VWAP. So now what I would look for is, wait, let me see here. It opened right above, it's the body went above VWAP, right? That's where the body opened. Now I'll look to see where it's gonna hold here on the 9, on the 15 minute, or is it going to break down under it? But we got strong buying wicks all over this chart right here. Strong buying wicks, right? So this can be the turn for the worst to go down, or if it holds, it'll continue to push up. And then we can see another retest of the blue line. But if it happens on the second candle, I wouldn't take it because it's too quick of a test. I only take it when it comes back. It's like a rubber band effect, right? It has to come back, expand, and then take off. So, but look, right above VWAP, opened up. That should have been your trade right there. The minute that candle opened and that body went above VWAP, I would have closed my shorts right there. On the rest of the contracts I would have had available. So, yeah, nah, it ain't working, bro. It ain't working. Look at this. Look at this, Luke.
You're stood.
JD, send me the credentials to buy a Top Step 250K. That education right there is worth thousands that I just broke down to you guys.
It's at least worth $500, right, Rick?
It's at least worth $4.99. I don't pay taxes in Florida. At least worth $4.99 right now. But guys, that's all I got for the night, man. I gave you guys great spiel, and that's some of the stuff that I'm going to be teaching on the Discord, right? The stuff that I have learned throughout the years. That's why this channel was created, is to be able to listen. I joke around with, oh, the Venmo, the Cash App, this and that. No, we're going to create a platform where people are going to be able to learn how to trade, how to become independently free, and be able to learn a skill set that's going to set you up for what's coming, right? And we see the world in a turmoil. Stock market, I don't believe it's going to go anywhere. So this gives you the opportunity, if the job market is not hiring in your industry, you would at least be able to sit back and make some money. Not going to promise you millions. I'm not going to promise you hundreds of thousands. I am going to promise you a decent salary that you can make as long as you follow the rules. I got this one guy that I've been coaching on the side. Outside of all of this, he doesn't have Discord or anything. He does well when I'm there holding his hand. The minute I let go of his hand, he blows up his accounts.
Nitty?
And
Oh.
no, not Nitty. That's a whole nother story. But this gentleman that I've been helping, he keeps telling me like, oh, every time, I trade by myself, I get impatient. It comes down to psychological. So I'm glad that team actually asked what kind of psychological books would be good for this, because trading is mental. It's a mental game, right? The minute you allow the money or your mind to overcome what you're thinking, yes, trading in the zone is a good one. It's going to take your psychology and it's going to destroy your account. Nothing is tied to your emotions more than money, and especially if you have the need for the money, it's going to destroy you, right? It's like I tell people, remember, we spent money on a prop firm account. It's $100. Kiss that $100 goodbye. It's like you're driving down the street, throw it out the window, because those $100 no longer exist. Even if they give you $2,000 to lose, even if you lose $1,000, guess what? At the end of the day, it wasn't $1,000 of your money. It was just $100 that you spent. So anything you can get out of it, it's extra profits, right? So That's where your return on ROI comes in. Use the money wisely, trade your account. People forget to think that making $200 a day on a trading account by clicking a few buttons is a little bit of money, because they see the opportunity that you have to make thousands. But yet they will go work 10 hours for $200 at $20 an hour, right? So make that make sense to me. I can't make it make sense, right? We got people on the Discord, right, that they got decent jobs, but they sit on $30 Zoom calls, but yet they have $1,000 in their account for the night, and they want more and then end up losing, right? We got people that, like Savage, he works hard. That's why he appreciates the little bit that he makes at a time, right? Because he can go be doing some other type of work, making the same amount of money, but it's the length of time that it takes you. So yeah, that's it. That's my spiel, man. I've done too much talking tonight.
I love it. I was just looking at Rev, and he reminds me of Ocala. Just looking at his picture.
Oh, of Reverend?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a compliment, Mr. 6080 that makes thousands. Stick to your strategy.
Mr. 80-20 has pulled out millions of dollars from the market.
Yep. Yo, listen, that 1% compound strategy, if you were to really do the math on that and really use it, you would be amazed on how all of us, and I use myself included because I don't use it effectively enough, on how we should all be millionaires within a few months. And that's just a fact. And with these prop firms, we have that opportunity because we can trade 5, 10, 15, 20 different accounts at one time. But what happens? Greed, emotions, psychology get in the way, and then we do stupid mistakes and we blow it up. And then the prop firms know, right? The prop firms, some of these prop firms give you $150 to $200 minimum a day that you have to make in order to reach a payout. So, but if you can stick to that $200 a day over time, you know, there's a young lady in another group that she does that. She trades and she calls it the sanity way of trading. And she does payouts every single month on different accounts, trading small. Instead of using one account and taking 5-6 payouts in a month, she uses it for one payout, but it's consistent. And then she is turning the accounts. This month it'll be from Lucid, next month it'll be from TraderFi, and so on and so forth. But it's working for her, and she's not blowing the accounts. So I've done said a lot. Today was actually a pretty good day. Now that this whole spiel happened, I really enjoyed the time here speaking about that, because it's the reality of trading. We all know the RIPs, we all know the PWs that make a lot of money trading, but they've been trading heavy for a lot of years. So I respect those two traders right there, right? I don't respect the way they carry themselves, but I know most of it is all a show as well for the YouTube. They're good traders, and I can't take that away from them. But that's not everybody. And that's probably not going to be anybody on this channel. Probably not going to be anybody on the stream that watches it, because again, it's the 1% of the 1% that get there. And once you understand that, just make a little bit of money to support your family and you'll be good to go. The only thing that is left now is Savage's words of wisdom. I said way too much.
Words of wisdom. I mean, listen to Burke. Done. Words of wisdom. You know, I wrote something down a little bit earlier when we were talking about strategy. You can't master strategy, and losses are lessons. No eviction notices, just fail forward. So that's all I got. Something little listening to use. Like, man, I just want to go back and replay and listen to this.
Yeah, I think I'm going to clip a lot of this and make it into a short, because I think it's just stuff that needs to be heard right in the industry. So Guys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to thank you for joining. The market in reality, I took the market, put it in a chokehold, and I couldn't let it go for the night. I'm sorry about that. It ain't going nowhere. I'm going to show my chart one last time here. I put the
The only
market
thing
in
I
a
ask, Brick,
chokehold.
is stop drawing those white boxes on the market. 'Cause
That's that right there, bro. It just put it in a chokehold, and I have not let go of the market. I'm not a range trader, but this, for those range traders, they could have made a lot of money. Lay that down at the beginning of the stream. So we're gonna see how it all works out. But guys, tomorrow, remember 8:30 CPI. Stay safe out there in the market. Do not do anything that's outside of your rules. Do not do anything that's going to make you desperate for money. Let the news play out, find the aftermath, and catch that. So that's all I got for today. Those on the Discord, stay on the Discord. And you got anything else, Savage? We will be here tomorrow to trade the beautiful aftermath of Asia after CPI. And then it's going to lead up to PPI on Thursday. So we are going to make some great trades tomorrow. Stay tuned. I'm looking for 150 to 200 points just to make up for what happened today. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. May God bless you guys. And we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Amen.
Late night. Asia session. Screens glow soft, Tokyo awake. Coffee on the desk, charts don't shake. I wait my turn, I know the zones. Hands stay calm, he guides my goals. Patience in the dark, I don't chase the move. I trust the plan and let it